Hello everybody and welcome back to another Near Warfare X video. Today we will be checking out the F-4 Phantom plane. I'm gonna do a full review on the aircraft. Alright, let's just get straight into it. Alright, in today's review we'll be talking about three things: maneuverability, weapons load, and overall how good it is for things like dogfighting and other things like, long range combat. So maneuverability. Well, I mean, it's a Phantom. It wasn't meant to be a maneuverable aircraft. It was really meant to be an interceptor, but I don't know. It's in the fighter category. But it's really not a dogfighter. You can use it for dogfighting, as they did in real life, but it wasn't really meant for that purpose. So you might sometimes lose a fight to a more maneuverable aircraft like a Su-27, which I have reviewed before. I'll link that somewhere up here if you want to go watch that. So yeah, you might lose some dogfights. It really goes down to pilot skill though. It's still an excellent aircraft, just not very maneuverable. Very fast though, which I'll give it that. Extremely fast, and you can run it on afterburner a lot because you can have up to 3 big external fuel tanks and just a massive internal fuel load anyway. Right, next we have weapons load. The weapons load of this aircraft is 4 Sparrows and 4 Sidewinders at the most, I believe. This weapons load is actually extremely heavy, and unlike some other missiles that have other planes that have a lot of missiles, they actually are extremely good. Now, while Sparrows are semi-active radar homing, they are still decently long range. However, these Sidewinders, even though they are only J variants, even though they go up to X now, they're still very good for 4 km range. Semi-active radar homing comes with its own things, but annoyances, like you have to basically fly straight at the target. But whatever. Also, the E variant does have a gun. I'm covering mainly the E variant here, but there is other variants. Remember that. The C variant doesn't have a gun, but all the other ones do, I believe. Ditching flares. There you go. So, overall, how good is the aircraft? Well, depends what you're fighting against. Normal public server, yes, quite good. Even though it is a 1970s aircraft, it's obviously not going to be as good as a Su-57 or something like that. But it can still hold its ground if you just want to fly a Vietnam plane around for the fun of it. But in other things, you might be in a group where you're doing a Vietnam fight or a role play. I don't know, probably not a role. This can be an extremely good aircraft. I see I just took down I think it was a Su-57, Su-33 with a Sparrow, and that's what this plane's supposed to be. Not to get into dogfights, to shoot one thing down and rocket away, and you can do that very effectively with this plane. Right, guys. So yeah, to conclude, really good aircraft from the artillery back then. A really good aircraft from the Vietnam War. I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to do some boom and zoom techniques, fighting, and even for any Vietnam battles that you may do. I would highly recommend the Phantom. Right, that just about wraps it up for today. If you like the video, because I need people, please subscribe. I don't want 7 subscribers forever. Join the Discord in the description. We do tons of cool new events. It's run by a good friend of mine. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.